Hello guys, welcome back to the Malena Edit. College football week 10 is here. I'm super excited about this week. Pac-12 is joining the fun. We're bringing the guys out west into the mix. The playoff conversation is really going to get exciting from this point forward. They remember November, right? I think that's how the saying goes. Really excited for these games. So excited that I picked 5 matchups instead of my usual 3 in college. Let's jump right into them. Starting things off with number 23 ranked Michigan at 13 Indiana. I think that Indiana comfortably, that might be a stretch, but I do think that they take this one. I don't think we're going to see an upset this weekend. Indiana looks good, and I think they're going to be the biggest test for Ohio State in the Big Ten this year, even though I don't think that that'll even be much of a test. I think Michael Penix Jr. looks good leading that Indiana team, and I'm going to be eyeing Joe Milton going up against this really good-looking Indiana defense. My Pac-12 matchup I'm eyeing this week, Arizona State at 20 ranked USC. USC retaining Clay Helton. I'm going to be eyeing what this team looks like under him again. More specifically, what this offense looks like under Graham Harrell, the offensive coordinator there. Lots of whispers about potential head coaching jobs for him. So I'll be looking at how this offense looks another year under him, how it looks under quarterback Keaton Slovis, who comfortably won the job over JT Daniel after Daniel's injury last season. Weapon there in Amon-Ra St. Brown stood out to me a little bit when I did get to watch this USC team last year. So he'll have a chance to step up in this offense with Michael Pittman Jr.'s departure to the NFL. And Jayden Daniels, the quarterback for Arizona State. He had showed some sparks of promise, I think, in 2019. This is going to be a big first test for him. USC is my favorite to win the Pac-12 this year. I think this is the year for them, so this game excites me more because of that. I have been waiting for this matchup since I realized how good Florida was this year. We've got number 8 ranked Florida at number 5 ranked Georgia. The world's largest cocktail party, but we're not really supposed to call it that, and especially not this year. But I am excited about this game. I haven't seen enough from Georgia this year to think that Florida isn't going to comfortably take this one, but you never know because that Florida defense is a liability. And of course, I'm looking forward to Kyle Trask, Kyle Pitts, Kadarius Toney, and what Kirby Smart and that defense cook up against them. It's going to be a fun one. So I didn't do this on purpose, but I actually picked a game from every one of the Power 5 conferences. So we've got 14 Oklahoma State at Kansas State. I was more excited about this maybe like last week before Oklahoma State was upset by Texas and Kansas State went down to West Virginia. That was not expected at all. But I am still looking forward to this matchup. I think it's going to be a competitive one. Again, this K-State team looked so good before that West Virginia loss. I do think that now K-State has enough upsets on film that this Oklahoma State team should be able to prepare for them, but expect anything to happen. I'll be keeping an eye on this score for sure. In the ACC matchup with tons of playoff implications that we'll all be eyeing, number 1 Clemson at number 4 Notre Dame. DJ Uiagalelei gets a full week of prep this week, so I'm interested to see now what he looks like after a little bit of a shaky start there versus Boston College, but he still pulled it off. He's the future of that Clemson Tigers team, so I'm excited about that. I'm also excited because this is a potential rematch game in the ACC championship game, except it'll likely be Notre Dame taking on the Trevor Lawrence-led Clemson Tigers. So we might see 2 different kinds of games there. Beyond that, the playoff implications here. I haven't gotten to watch this Notre Dame team this season. I do think that Clemson will take this, especially after the upset alert that happened last week. I think that Dabo will get them back on track, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they put on the table there. Yeah, that's all I've got for you guys for this week. The rest of my picks, or some more of my picks, are right over here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm super excited because this week I get to finally see Zach Wilson and that Brigham Young team. Everybody's been kind of talking about him as potential QB 4 or 5, depending. Him or Kyle Trask have kind of been in the conversation there. So this will be my first time getting eyes on him this season versus Boise State, I'm pretty sure they're taking on. So 2 ranked teams on Friday night. Looking forward to that one. And of course, the rest of the games. But definitely going to be a fun week through all of the conferences. Let me know who you guys' picks are for this week. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys after this fun weekend.